All right, so are you ready to take a deep dive with me today?
Always.
Awesome, because today we're going to be looking at that new MrBeast video.
Oh, yeah, the one with the eliminations every minute.
That's the one, and honestly, just the concept itself is insane.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Like, how do you even come up with that idea?
Right, it's so simple, but so effective.
And it's like watching a human domino effect.
Yeah, you just know something crazy is about to happen.
Well, and you know it did because the video already has over 10 million views.
That's right, over 10 million views in just the first 24 hours.
That's insane. Did you happen to catch it when it first dropped?
I did. I saw it that first day.
Lucky you, I had to wait a couple days to see it, but it was worth the wait.
Oh, I bet. So what did you think of it?
Oh, man, where do I even begin? It was like a pulse racing contest the whole way through.
Totally agree. And I think the eliminations every minute really did that, you know?
Yeah, like every single minute someone was out of the running.
It's like a constant game of musical chairs, but with way higher stakes.
And speaking of high stakes, the MrBeast Breakdown podcast talked about how crazy the prize pool was.
Right. I heard it was $500,000.
Yep, $500,000 just waiting to be won.
I can't even imagine how intense that must have been for the contestants.
Oh man, the pressure must have been unbelievable knowing that each minute you survive is worth thousands of dollars.
Seriously, thousands of dollars per minute.
Exactly, it's crazy. And on top of all that, MrBeast threw in some curveballs like surprise betrayals and last-minute alliances.
Yeah, and let's not forget about the mystery task bomb.
Oh yeah, the MrBeast Breakdown wouldn't spoil what it was, but they said it totally flipped the whole game on its head.
I can't wait to see that part myself. I bet it was wild.
Oh, it definitely was. So you've got the intense competition, the crazy prize money, and these mind-blowing twists being thrown in.
And that's all before we even get to the behind-the-scenes stuff.
Right. Like, how did they even pull this off logistically?
Seriously, it must have been a nightmare to coordinate.
The MrBeast Breakdown even said it must have been like NASA mission control over there.
With all the timers and the eliminations happening every minute, I can only imagine.
And then there's the editing process, too, condensing all that action into a video that people actually want to watch.
Seriously, it's mind-boggling how much work must have gone into this.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
But they did it, and it clearly paid off because the fan reaction has been insane.
Oh, for sure. I saw hashtag MrBeast Madness and hashtag 1 Minute Gone trending all over social media.
Yeah, the MrBeast Breakdown was talking about how everyone is making theories and sharing their reactions online.
It's like he turned this video into a global event. It's crazy.
And he always throws in those little Easter eggs, too, to keep people engaged.
Oh, right. Like, what kind of Easter eggs are we talking about here?
Well, the MrBeast Breakdown didn't go into too much detail.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
But they did mention some hidden QR codes throughout the video.
Interesting, and maybe even some surprise guest appearances.
Yep, so there's always more to uncover than meets the eye.
That's so smart. It encourages people to watch the video multiple times to catch everything.
Yeah, it's all part of the MrBeast formula, and it's clearly working.
So, okay, we've got this insane concept, massive prize money, crazy logistics, dedicated fans.
And a video that's already breaking records.
So how does this video stack up against his other ones?
Well, the MrBeast Breakdown actually thinks this one might be his best yet.
Whoa! Really even better than the Last to Leave Circle Wins series?
Yeah, they said that this one might top them all.
Wow. I guess when you think about it, the time pressure here is unlike anything he's ever done before.
Right. Every single minute matters.
So it sounds like they hit on something really special with this one.
Oh, definitely. The MrBeast Breakdown said it was the perfect blend of suspense strategy and those classic MrBeast surprises.
And you know what else I think makes it work?
What's that?
The human element, like seeing how these people react under pressure.
Oh, for sure. It's like a real-life social experiment.
Exactly. And MrBeast is a master at capturing those moments.
Oh, yeah. I'd say they're right. This might be his biggest video yet.
It's crazy to think about just how far he's come.
I know. And the craziest part is we have no idea what he's going to do next.
It's true. MrBeast always finds a way to surprise us.
So what do you say? Should we take a look at how his content has evolved over time?
Let's do it. The MrBeast Breakdown touched on that too, and I'm really curious to hear your thoughts.
Sounds good to me. Let's dive in.
Yeah, it really does feel like he just keeps getting bigger and better with every video.
It's kind of crazy when you think about it. Like, remember his older videos where he would just count to 100,000 or something?
Right, and now he's got these huge productions with millions of dollars involved.
It's wild how much his content has evolved.
Totally. I mean, what do you think is driving all this? Is it just about the entertainment, or is there something more to it?
I think there's definitely more to it than just entertainment. Like the MrBeast Breakdown said he's creating experiences.
Yeah, those are experiences that people really connect with.
Exactly. Like the thrill of competition,
Yeah.
the joy of seeing someone win big, all those emotions.
And of course, the element of surprise, which is something he's really good at.
Oh, yeah. He always keeps you guessing with those unexpected twists and turns.
Like those hidden Easter eggs we talked about.
Right. Those just add a whole other layer to his videos.
It's like he's rewarding viewers for paying close attention.
Exactly. It's a fun little game he plays with his audience.
And speaking of his audience, his videos always spark so much discussion online.
Oh, yeah. It's amazing. The MrBeast Breakdown even talked about how people are always analyzing his strategies and debating the outcomes.
Yeah, and coming up with their own theories, too.
It's like he's created this giant community around his content.
And he knows how to keep them engaged.
It's really a testament to the power of interactive content.
I agree. He's not just telling a story, he's inviting his audience to be part of it.
And I think that's one of the biggest reasons why his videos are so popular.
So we've got these big over-the-top ideas, but he also manages to keep things feeling authentic.
That's a good point. Like, he doesn't come across as some out-of-touch celebrity.
Yeah, he's still relatable, even when he's giving away mountains of cash.
And that generosity is a big part of his appeal.
For sure, the MrBeast Breakdown even said that his philanthropy is one of the keys to his success.
Makes sense. It's like a positive feedback loop.
People love seeing him give back, and that just leads to more views and engagement.
And that, in turn, allows him to give away even more money.
It's pretty brilliant when you think about it.
It definitely is. He's created this whole system that works for everyone.
So let's go back to this challenge specifically. What makes it stand out from all his other videos?
Well, we talked about the suspense, the strategy, the surprises, but there's something else going on here.
What do you mean?
It's the psychological aspect of it all.
Oh yeah, the MrBeast Breakdown mentioned that too.
It's fascinating to think about the pressure these contestants are under.
Knowing that every single minute their chances are getting slimmer and slimmer.
It must be incredibly intense.
Just watching it gives me anxiety.
I could only imagine what it's like to actually be in that situation.
But it's also inspiring to see how people cope with that pressure.
How they adapt, how they strategize, how they form alliances.
It's like a real-life test of human resilience.
And I think that's why people are so drawn to these videos.
It's about more than just the money or the competition.
It's about seeing how people react under extreme circumstances.
And I think MrBeast does a great job of capturing both the drama and the humanity of it all.
Agreed. He doesn't shy away from the emotional side of things.
So we've talked about the evolution of his content, the psychology of the challenge, the power of his community, and his unique blend of entertainment and philanthropy.
I think we've covered just about everything.
Well, almost everything. There's still one big question that we need to address.
And what would that be?
It's the question that's on everyone's mind. After a video this successful, what could MrBeast possibly do next?
Yeah, yes, the million-dollar question. The MrBeast Breakdown hinted at a few possibilities, but I'm curious to hear your predictions.
Let's get into it. Where do you think he'll go from here? It really does feel like he's set a new standard.
Right.
You know?
Like, where do you even go from here?
Exactly how do you top a minute-by-minute elimination challenge with $500,000 up for grabs?
Yeah, it's hard to imagine what could possibly be next.
Well, the MrBeast Breakdown did mention a few rumors.
Oh, yeah, like what?
Well, some people are saying he might be planning an international challenge.
Oh, wow, that would be incredible.
Right. Imagine all the different cultures and languages, and maybe even some global collaborations.
Yeah, that would add a whole new level of complexity to the challenges.
It wouldn't just be about surviving the challenge itself.
It would be about navigating a whole new world.
Exactly. And speaking of new worlds, what if he went for a world record?
Ooh, now that's an interesting thought.
Right. And knowing MrBeast, it wouldn't be just any ordinary world record.
Yeah, it would have to be something completely over the top.
Maybe like building the tallest tower of marshmallows or organizing the world's largest game of hide and seek.
The possibilities are endless.
But I think the most exciting part would be seeing how he actually pulled it off.
Right, like the behind the scenes, look at all the planning and logistics.
It would be like watching a masterclass in turning dreams into reality.
And of course, we can't forget about the Easter eggs.
Oh, yeah. I bet he'd find a way to incorporate those into a world record attempt somehow.
Definitely maybe clues hidden across multiple videos or a secret challenge embedded within the main event.
It would be classic MrBeast.
Keeping his audience guessing every step of the way.
You know, it's amazing to think about how far he's come.
From those early videos to this global phenomenon, it's truly remarkable.
And the MrBeast Breakdown really got me thinking about the bigger picture.
How so?
Well, he's not just entertaining millions of people, he's also inspiring them.
To think big, to be generous, to chase their dreams.
Exactly. He's showing people that anything is possible if you're willing to put in the work.
And to have fun along the way.
So this deep dive has definitely given me a lot to think about.
Me too. And it's left me even more excited to see what MrBeast does next.
Me too. Well, before we wrap up, what's your biggest takeaway from all of this?
I think it's a reminder that creativity and ingenuity can lead to amazing things.
Well said, Mr. Beast is proof that you don't have to follow the traditional path to success.
You can create your own path and achieve incredible things.
On that note, if you haven't already, I highly recommend checking out this Mr. Beast video for yourself.
Yeah, it's definitely worth a watch.
You'll be amazed by the ingenuity, the suspense, and the sheer scale of it all.
And you might even spot one of those hidden Easter eggs we talked about.
So until next time, stay curious, keep exploring, and remember, anything is possible if you dare to dream big.